Hello everyone, my name is Saroj Bhangade. Today date is 23 February 2022. Today video topic is the pharmacovigilance terminology. The definition of pharmacovigilance: the science and activity relating to the detection, assessment, understanding, prevention of the adverse effect or any other drug related to the problem. The second is the next one is the vaccine pharmacovigilance. The science and activity relating to the detection, assessment, understanding, and communication of the adverse event following the immunization and other vaccine of immunization related issue and prevention of the untoward effect of the vaccine immunization. The concept of day zero, that the day zero is the initial receipt date and awareness date. We first aware of the case report satisfying the minimum valid criteria as a term as the day zero, initial receipt date and awareness date. So minimum criteria for the reporting. First is the an identifiable patient. Example, just like age category, gender, initial, patient hospital number. Second is a suspected medicinal product. It is a drug identifier. Third is the identify reporting source, just like name, contact number, contact information, and address of reporter. Fourth is the at least one adverse effect. So next is the adverse effect. Any untoward subject administered a medicinal product which is does not necessarily have to casual relationship with his treatment. Next is the adverse reaction. Adverse reaction may arise from use of the product within or outside the term marketing authorization, or from occupational exposure condition of the use of outside the marketing authorization, include the overdose, misuse, abuse, and medication error. Next is a serious adverse reaction. The serious adverse reaction means adverse reaction which is a result in a death, life threatening, requiring inpatient hospitalization, prolongation of existing hospitalization, result in persist of significant disability or incapacity or a birth defect. Next one is the SUSAR. Next one is the SUSAR. Suspected unexpected serious adverse reaction. SUSAR is a serious adverse drug reaction whose nature or severity and unexpected based on the applicable product information. So next one is the severity effect. Severity is used to describe the intensity of the specific event, that is the mild, moderate, and severe. The event itself, however, may be relatively minor medicinal significance. Next is a spontaneous report system, where any case of report of adverse drug reaction, adverse drug event are voluntary voluntarily submitted from the health professional, pharmaceutical manufacturer to the national regulatory authorities. Next one is the literature. Literature is a drug marketed, and researcher they are going on and some advance and disadvantage this they they posted on the newspaper and social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta. Then the solicited report. The solicited information may include the adverse event report. Solicited information may be received as a result of the patient support program, disease management program, and direct consumer companion with provide opportunity for consumer feedback. Next is a reportability. Any case of meet the criteria or special requirement for the expedited submission to the health authority or co-marketing partner. Next one is the SCPs, healthcare professional, medicinally qualified person such as a doctor, dentist, pharmacist, nurse, physician, and otherwise the special otherwise specified local regulation ICH. Next one is the MHA, marketing authorization holder. Any company selling the drug, the company that has a permission to manufacture of the drug. Next one is the ICSR. ICSR, individual case safety report. It is a adverse drug reaction of the individual patient, and it is a source documents of pharmacovigilance. Next is the consumer, a person who is not healthcare professional such as a patient, lawyer, friend or relative, parents and children of patient. Next one is the suspected drug. The company drug which you are testing for the safety is a suspect drug. Any drug which may potentially be implicated in ecology of the adverse event. Next one is the non-suspect drug. The person taken along with the become a concomitant medication. A concomitant drug won't be have any relation with the adverse event. Next one is a past drug. The drug which is prescribed before but she is not consuming the drug. Next one is a counterfeited medicinal product. The counterfeited medicinal product is the one which is the deliberately or fraudly mislabeled with the respect to identify or source. Next one is the medical history. In the medical history screen we need is a screen. We only need to list relevant medical history and counterfeited medication. Next one is the drug dependency, a physical or psychological phenomenon making the repeated use of the drug compliance. Drug dependence generally occurs after the patient has taken a drug for a long time and low to high doses. It is necessary for the patient. Next one is the overdose. As described about their maximum permissible dose for every medicinal product when it is administered above the maximum recommended dose, it is considered as a overdose. Next one is a medication error. Any mistake in the medication use of process including prescribing, transcribing, dispensing and administering and monitoring. Next one is the suicide attempt case. Report where the patient was the drug before the suicide attempt, that is the drug maybe have influence as the action. Next one is the drug abuse. Use of the drug by self medication in a manner and amount that derive from the approved medical or social pattern in given culture at a given time. Next one is the drug interaction. The action of the drug upon the efficacy or toxicity of one or more one or more other drug is interaction also included drug interaction, drug food interaction, as a drug alcohol interaction. Next one is a lack of effect, any failure of expedited pharmacovigilance action. Next is a placebo. A placebo is a inactive pills, liquid or powder that has no treatment value in clinical trial. Experimental treatment are often the compare with the placebo to access treatment of effectiveness. Next one is the IND, new drug application. A new drug, antibiotic drug, biological drug used in the clinical investigation. It is also include the biological product in vitro for diagnosis purpose. Next one is the NDA, new drug application, an application submitted by the manufacturer of the drug to the FDA after clinical trial have been completed for the license to market the drug specified indication. Next one is a off-label use. When a drug approved by the regulator, they get a specified approved to use it for the certain indication or population of or dose. However, sometimes it is a notice that the drug is intentionally prescribed for the medicinal purpose. It is not explicitly indicated for. Next one is the open label trial. A clinical trial which is a doctor and participant know which drug or vaccine is being administration. Next one is a blind. It is the trial in which both patient or doctor has no idea regarding to the drug that have been given. Next one is the IBD, international birth date, the date of the first marketing authorization for the any product containing the active substance granted to any company in the any country in the world. Next one is the data log point. The data log point are represented the cut-off date for the data and analysis present in the documents. Next one is a single detection. The signal as a reported information and on a possible causal association between the adverse event and drug, the relation being unclear or incompletely documented previously. This is the pharmacovigilance terminology. Thank you.